Hey everyone, welcome to New Time Conversations with Olivia from Elemental Living.
Hello.
And Karen from the White Temple. So the New Time energy is a term first used by Annie Senov, talking about the new energies that are here on the planet right now that you can see in the children, you can see in the adults who've had an aura transformation, but it's also affecting all of you in certain ways. So in the last video we were talking about the theme of being in your truth, of speaking your truth, and how that can create a huge positive impact on relating with other people. So we just would like to expand upon that a little bit with regards to how, for a lot of you, it can be, well, how do I get into my truth? How do I know what my truth is?
For me, I often teach that our emotions are like a sat-nav, as in they help us navigate through life. Because I've always, this is the whole of the story, but basically I was probably overactive in my emotions. So they used to kind of control me, but it's about me taking control of my emotions and then using them, basically like a sat-nav to navigate life. So what I would say for people to do is just take a minute, stop and check in, feel into it. And you might not even, you might say, well, how do you do that? So then the start of that is really meditating, and starting to meditate so that you can take those moments of stillness and then you can start to feel into your body. You can get kind of basic body scan meditations on YouTube that help you to start to kind of feel into your body. And then what you can get to is then when you're having a conversation with someone, you can check in with yourself and feel. You'll often find that it will be in different places, so it could be activating your solar plexus or your sacral, or it's coming from your heart. And then you can start, does it feel good, does it feel bad? And you'll know within yourself whether it's, if it's basic, if it's feeling good, then it's your truth, and if it's feeling bad, then it's not.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, I like the way that you described it. And what I do with that is it's kind of really trusting the perfect design of your whole energetic vehicle. Because what a lot of people don't appreciate, and maybe they think it's too good to be true, but actually the way that your spirit communicates to you is through your joy, is through what feels good, is through what feels expansive and inspiring and exciting. That is your truth.
Yeah.
That is who you are. The things in life that light you up are who you are. That is your truth. It's not just a coincidence that if you love kind of roses and then you think, oh, wouldn't it be great if my kind of spiritual essence was something to do with roses. Well, it is. That's why you like roses, because that is a part of your spiritual essence. And that's something that I've seen when I've done aura transformations. When I see a person's spiritual energy, that there are all these completely unique aspects, even at that core spirit essence level. People still have very unique blueprints. And, and I'll say oh, I'm seeing, this or that. And they're like, oh, I love that. Or I love that colour. And it's yeah, that's why you love that. So it's really trusting that, that the things, that the things that make you feel good are your spirit saying, yes, that's the way. And so what I do is, if I'm trying to make a decision, for instance, shall I go down that path or shall I go down that path? I do quiet myself into a meditative place where I'm observing the energy within me, especially around my heart, and then introduce that option and just see how my energy responds. To see how the heart energy, if I get a or if I get a.
And you can practice this meditation by just thinking about things that you love and things that you don't like, and noticing the sensation in your heart space. It's quite a simple exercise, and you can do it just quite easily at home. And also something that I've been trying recently is literally asking myself, so if there's, like, say, a decision or whatever you've got to do, and often I'll get a clear answer within my head. So, like, as in, you know, I'll feel into my being and say, you know, should I be doing this right now? And then I might get like a clear yes or a clear no. And that's kind of...
But remember that with you, that your head is linked to your heart. Because with your transformation, everything falls under the heart. So you've got to be, some people I guess might have to be careful with that, because then if you're just asking something to come into the head, then you might be getting like a mental construct belief come in. So it's still always like a good idea to make sure that you're
coming from the heart space.
Yeah. And maybe then just like let something come through your consciousness, but that your energy is rooted here. The other thing that is really important is to be aware, and this is something that I talk to like aura transformation clients about, but it applies to everybody more than you could possibly know. It's a massive thing that I come back to a lot in, you know, lots of different videos. And that is the importance of maintaining your energetic integrity, because we are porous beings, and if you are not clearing your energy on a regular basis...
Oh gosh, yes.
Right? If you're not clearing your energy on a regular basis, and some of you have probably never ever cleared your energy, and what can happen is that you'll have all other people's bits of energy in your own energetic field. And what that creates, if I have like a blob of Olivia's energy in my energy field, I will start thinking the thoughts belonging to Olivia's blob. So I will literally start to think or act in certain ways that are actually Olivia and not me. Like that is happening all the time, because energy carries consciousness, and especially if you're an empathic person. Like, you know, in the old time, before we journeyed into the new time, like if Olivia was sharing some stuff with me about a problem that she's going through, and me being a healer type, I'd be like, energetically, I'd be like holding space for you, and probably at that time in my life, because now I view this in a very different in very different ways. It's a bit of a big topic, but before I would have been like, almost like wanting to take some of her pain and wanting her to feel accepted. And what would be happening there is that I'm opening up my energy field to you.
Yeah, I've almost seen empaths kind of like reach out, and I think a lot of the time empaths work through, they're almost like probing someone else's energy to sense what is going on there. Yeah,
that can happen as well with probing, but in this sense, what I'm talking about is that kind of opening up and then receiving some of your energy. So it's like, I'm receiving you, I'm saying, yes, it's okay, I love you, I understand, I'll take some of your pain, and so I'm acquiring some of your energy, and then that energy stays with me, and then probably what then happens is that I'll end up feeling shit because I've taken some of your pain, but that's another thing as well. But that happens all the time. So I've taken in some of your energy. You also take in other energies just every time you give your power away in some sense. So if there's somebody that you admire, you look up to, and it's like you're kind of opening up your energy to them, but you're also liking their energy, and so you're also like kind of taking some of their energy. And and other people are sending their energy to you all the time, like anybody that's thinking about you, that cares about you. That because wherever your attention goes, your energy goes. So imagine all the people in your life, especially your family, that are thinking about you all the time and kind of almost like sending their beliefs and their opinions of what you should be doing at you all the time. So no wonder we feel so kind of held back by, you know, the kind of stories of our families, you know, and the kind of belief systems happening there, because they're literally sending that. It's not only that you're around it, but they're also sending that energy to you all the time, and so that's coming into your energy field. So there's just like a little snippet as to the fact that a lot of the time we can be acting in ways that aren't our truth because
we're feeling people.
Yeah, energy's around us, and so we literally then just need to clear the energy. So one way of doing that is on a regular basis, calling all of your energy up, because you've also lost a lot of your energy, and that's why you're also not being fully yourself, because you've also been sending bits of your energy all over the place and other people have taken it and so on. So it's about calling all of your energy back to you and then sending all energies that are not yours back to where they came from. And you can do that as a kind of meditation as well, so really put some intention into it, because it is your intention again that is the magical power that enables these things to happen. So just really call back your energy and imagine all your energy coming back and kind of gathering around you, and then sending the energies that are not yours back to where they came from. And do that until you feel a little bit more
You'll
centered.
know when you've come back to you. Sorry, you finished.
Yeah, it's okay, I can finish there. I mean, I could elaborate on it a lot more,
Yeah,
but just to
go for
keep it, no, but just to keep it to the subject. It's just an overall. So
Okay,
go
yeah.
on.
I was just going to say, for knowing whether you've picked up other people's energies, what I've learned is it's really simple. It basically, sometimes you can go, when you pick up someone else's emotion, it can be quite strong, and it can make you feel really sad or really angry or whatever emotion you're feeling. And a good way to know whether it's yours or not is there's a sense of uncomfortableness with it. There's a sense of agitation in the body. I found that it doesn't feel comfortable for that emotion to be in your body. It literally feels like, oh, I need to get this out of me. Whereas like when it's your own emotion, there's almost like I can feel sad but feel like at peace or just feel okay with feeling sad. Whereas when I'm feeling sad and it's not my sadness, I'm
So
like, why am I
a
feeling sad?
yuckiness
Like,
to it.
and this doesn't feel right. And yeah, even on a basic level, it just makes you feel slightly agitated. And that's a good way to know, because for years, like I was picking up people's energies and I didn't know how to recognise or distinguish when it was mine and when it wasn't. So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah. And you should also be able to tell the difference once you've sent the energies away, if that feeling is still there. Once you've cleared it all, how do you feel then? Because if it was yours, then it'll still be there. If it wasn't yours, you will feel this instant kind of sense of relief.
Dissipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can share this very easily and simply because we're quite experienced and practiced in it. And, we have auras that are very sensitive to this stuff. So we appreciate that it might be more difficult for a lot of viewers. But if you start, practice is the key, basically. So just start doing that. And even if you can't necessarily feel it strongly to begin with, know that your intention is powerful.
Yeah.
And that by having the intention of clearing your energies and, that intention of, starting to listen more to the body and trusting yourself, trusting your spirit, trusting, whether something feels good or not in your heart and your body, then you'll start to strengthen that sense. So you'll get more and more attuned to it.
And there's lots of different techniques that you can use. So for us especially, we want to ask you that if what Karen's talking about doesn't necessarily resonate with you, then it might be because there's a different technique that you will absolutely love. So again, it's about you coming back to your truth of, well, what serves me, what works for me in this sense. Because there is so many techniques out there, isn't there, for clearing your energy.
Yeah, exactly. So have a play. Do what feels good to you.
Yeah, let us know how you get on.
So that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, the end.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.